Seniors, as you guys can see, we have a lot, 13, and this is such a special group of young men that'll truly, dearly be missed by our program. They definitely have left this program with a legacy and are leaving it in a better place than it was before, and that's all credit due to these 13 young men. Many of these kids I had seen when they were very little, about this tall, and I've seen them grow up into great men. I think, let's see, Eric, Colin, Ian, Jamie, Jason, I wasn't your coach, but I saw you a lot. Xander, Hayden, I would see you, Sam, Jake, Connor, Jake Walper, and Zeke would jump in at futsal. All of these guys, I've seen them since they were in 5th and 6th grade, so it's pretty special to see them here now, how grown up they are, and what fantastic soccer players, but even better people. I just cannot tell you how honored I have been to be able to coach all 13 of you, and definitely you guys are all role models to the younger kids, and I know they should all look up to you, along with all those Saline FC players. You guys have done such a tremendous job leading our program, so thank you. We're going to start with Jamie Kolasinski. And Jamie, again, a player that I've seen since he's been very, very little, I think 8 years old. And I coached him for 4 or 5 years for Saline FC. Jamie is a player that constantly he just loved the game, and he was constantly doing whatever to try and better himself and better his game. One thing about Jamie that I think was pretty cool is this summer at our high school soccer camp, he had a really sweet goal in the Striker Wars, a goal where he kicked it in front of the entire program with his right foot behind his left and chipped the keeper. It's definitely going to be an award going forward at our camp for best Striker Wars goal. Jamie is a kid that is always encouraging his teammates. He's doing whatever it takes in order to be the best teammate possible. Great shot, very good right-footed shot. Really, from last year to this year, his fitness and his strength really came a long way. Jamie, I think that you are going to be so successful in your life. Congrats on a great career. Jameson Barker. Jamo is a fantastic kid. He's always got a smile on his face. Comes to practice every day with a very positive attitude. I know he probably had hoped for some more minutes this year. However, he handled it the best way possible. He was constantly showing up with 100% effort, doing whatever it took in order to better himself and better the team. Jamo, I'm so happy that you came out again this season. He has such a great technical ability. I know that you will do really well at the club level this season. Congrats. So happy that you came back and earned the spot this season. Team manager, Xander Kariwana. Xander was a player that I had coached when he was younger as well. Xander always puts in the best effort possible no matter what. And I know he was disappointed not to earn a spot on this team, but I knew immediately if there was any kid here that I would want as my manager, it was him. Thank you so much, Xander, for everything that you did throughout the season, helping pick up cones, helping with balls and water. We really appreciated everything that you did. Thank you. Senior Ian Winslow. Ian is a player that is really coachable. I've had him again since he was little, and he's a player that has a very high soccer IQ, and I think that that's what makes him a very good player, is he understands the game really well, but he's always asking questions in order to better himself, and to make him a better player. Ian wins a lot of balls because he's able to cut off angles, because he just reads the game, and that's a huge strength of what you are as a soccer player. Ian is a kid that is always at practice, at games, with a very positive attitude, team first player every single day, one of the most liked guys on the team. Thank you so much for everything, Ian, and congratulations. I know that you will achieve tremendous success moving forward. Colin McReel. Colin was absolutely an awesome leader for this team. I was telling Ian, I think that really the best decision we have made as a program was having Colin earn a spot on this team. He had such a tremendous impact for our team with his attitude, his work ethic, his encouragement, motivation. He was a guy who he would go in for maybe 2 minutes, maybe 5, maybe 10. It didn't matter. You knew exactly what you were going to get from him, and that was his absolute best effort. Colin, another guy on the bench, was always inspiring the other kids to be their best. He has so much energy. On the bus ride, this kid is awesome. He leads the pack. But what a great kid. I am so proud of the young man you have turned into. I know that you will have a very successful life ahead. Senior Jake McCandless. Jake is a very technical player, has very good skills with the ball. One moment that will stick out to me for this season that I cannot forget was his goal at Rochester Adams to put us up 2-0 in a very high intense match. Absolute great finish, and it's the type of player he is. He can finish very well. He has a great shot, great right foot. I know that Jake didn't, at the end of the year, see the minutes that he had hoped for, but his attitude and his work rate in order for his teammates to be better was always there. Jake, I know that you will have tremendous success moving forward. Congrats on a great career. Senior Eric Kent. Eric, another guy that I kind of grew up with. I can honestly say is one of my favorite kids that I have coached. Also, one kid that has absolutely driven me nuts. And Eric, and I'm sure his dad would attest to that. He is such a great player. I absolutely love the kid, his work rate, his attitude. He has some killer speed, and you would see it a lot of times, but then there were times where I tried to motivate him, ever since he was 8 years old. And he has such a great skill set that it makes him a dangerous player on the field at any moment of any match. Eric, congrats on a great 4 years. I've absolutely loved being able to coach you. Senior Jake Walper. Jake, it's been so awesome to coach you. I would tell any kid in this room right now to look up to him. Jake has the heart of a lion, the absolute best attitude that you can ask for as a coach. A couple examples of this. Number one, senior night. Obviously, you can tell we had a lot of guys. Unfortunately, J-Mo was sick, so we had 12. And Jake immediately was the first guy to tell me, hey, don't start me in the lineup. I know one kid has to sit out, so please have the other guys get their recognition. And that's just the type of kid Jake is. Another example in the district semifinal against Dexter, Jake had been starting for us at right back, and I subbed him out. Jason Head went in, and Jason had an absolute great shift, so I kept riding the momentum with Jason, and I went up to Jake and I said, it really isn't anything that you have done wrong in this game. It's just Jason is playing out of his mind right now. And Jake said, no, he 100% deserves to be on the field right now. And that is the attitude that I would definitely advise any kid to look up to. Jake, such a great great young man with such great sportsmanship qualities. Congrats on a great 4 years. You're gonna Senior Noel Zompa. Noel, so happy you came to Saline. These 2 years, it's been very special to watch you play and compete every day. Such a great young man, great soccer player, technically one of the most technical players in this program. Every time a ball is driven into him, he settles it without the ball having any movement. Noel has a lot of speed, wins a lot of 50-50 balls, was all over the field. Really, he really does a great job at disrupting the opposing team's play. Noel, you've had a great 2 years. I'm definitely most proud, though, of the man that you've become. Congrats, and we look forward to it. Senior Zeke Gray. Zeke, incredible talent. Zeke was third team All-State as a sophomore, second team All-State as a junior. Not many kids in the school, the history of the school, have even earned honorable mention All-State. So to get that recognition as a sophomore, second team as a junior, this team very likely first team All-State. We'll have to see what it comes out to be. But Zeke is just a special player. When he is on the field, his vision, his distribution, his technical ability is at such a high level. It was really cool to watch. Really cool to watch, and his ability to make the players around him so much better off of his, whether it's a 35-yard long ball into space or splitting the gap in the defense on the ground, taking a shot from distance. Zeke has all of the tools, and definitely you will go down as one of the best players ever at Saline. So congrats on a great career. Senior Jason Head, also captain. Jason, ever since I have seen the kid, it is nothing short of 110% effort. Whatever he is doing, he is competing in, and that makes all of his teammates better because they're able to see him lead by example, never giving up on plays, always having a positive attitude. I'm sure that I said many similar things last year, and it's because of the person that he is. Jason played a position this year where he hasn't played a lot of. Actually, I don't know if he's ever played it, and he did what was asked of him, and his immediate reaction was, whatever I need to do in order to better our team, I will do that. Jason, your attitude, your work ethic, your leadership, very important in our program. You have had such a great career here at Saline. You will be missed. Congrats. Senior Connor Martin, captain as well. Connor, I've coached since he was incredibly little, and he was the captain on all the teams that I coached at the youth level. Connor is another kid, leads by example. He's the first kid always into the huddle, first kid picking up cones, picking up soccer balls after practice. A kid that also, just like Jason, is ultra competitive. Whatever it is, I think he gets it from his dad probably. But Connor is literally a player that every single year continued to work and work and work in order to better his game. A kid who came into high school, I don't think as the most technical player, but understood that, so he continued to work on it. And as you could see this season, his touch has come such a long ways, and your technical ability has really come along, and you had such a great career, not only great season, great career here at Saline. It's been an honor to coach you. Your work ethic is always second to none, and he's another senior leader that I would tell anyone to look up to as a great positive role model. Congrats, Connor. Senior Sam Herner. Sam, unbelievable shot stopper. He's our goalkeeper, another captain. Sam, I knew when I saw him when he was in 6th grade, we had a match where we probably would have lost the game 12-0 if it wasn't for Sam, and that's being very honest. And I think we lost 1-0, and he just absolutely made save after save after save. And the opposing coach came up to me and said, "You've got a special kid in that." And you know, he's been like that since I've seen him. He is a remarkable shot stopper. You know, puts his body on the line to make any save out there possible. And even in games, if you didn't always see it, the team saw it in practice. He just is a special talent, great kid, great work ethic, leads by example. Sam, you're going to do so many things in life. Congratulations on a great career. Last, we've got senior Hayden Lawrence, captain, 4th captain as well. Hayden is a player that did not play last year, and I cannot tell you how happy and excited I was when I heard that he would be trying out. Hayden is a phenomenal talent. He has such great technical ability, great 1v1 defending, great in the air, but more importantly, his leadership is absolutely exceptional. I think that Hayden really, this season, took our team to another level based off of his attitude, his drive to make others better on this team. If you watched him in that district final, he absolutely sold out. Some of those slide tackles that he made, and his ability to keep the play in front of him, his vocal leadership was absolutely incredible. And he's such a great kid. Again, as I said at the beginning of this, trophy was kind of taken away from us, but as he said, and I think he said it best, trophy could do nothing compared to what this team had. Hayden, I'm so happy you came. Love to see your little brother Roll come out too. Hayden, congrats. Definitely going to be missed.